ASICS is the running brand. It's our heritage, it's what we do, and really our job is to produce the best products, not just for top athletes, but for everyone, and to ensure that you can get your best performance.
Well, the Gel-Nimbus story that began, pretty much 20 years ago. We already had the Kayano in the market, and we really wanted to develop a little bit of a cushy brother of the Kayano that is maybe less stable. And we took a lot of the good learnings that we already had from the 5 years out there in the marketplace and tried to apply them to a cushioning model. And that was basically the idea of how Nimbus started. With the Nimbus we had 3 things in mind. First of all, it needed to be like super comfortable and plush, almost like a sofa that you're sitting on. So we've really paid emphasis on creating the color. So the step-in is very soft and plush. We've taken a lot of look at some of the comfort details, such as the sock liner, for example, or the blue layer here that we call the lasting. Did a lot of experiments here, so these are all comfort features to make it plush. On top of it, of course, you would see the visible gel in the rear foot and the forefoot. That's kind of like our signature cushioning technology that helps to make the shoe super comfortable. We are playing with 2 different foams here. The top layer is what is called Spiva foam. It's a little bit like, I would say, softer, more energetic. And the bottom layer is called Flight foam. And Flight foam is not only very durable, but it's also super lightweight. So by using this foam combination in combination with the gel, it's comfortable, it's stable, but lighter than anything we have had on the Nimbus.
We have over 100 scientists in Kobe, Japan, in a research institute. You know, they detail molecular structures, compounds. We don't go to a rubber company to get a sole unit, we invent it.
Well, the fun part is that it is really aimed at a lot of runners. I would say the center point is the everyday runner, the weekend warrior, the one that goes out, I don't know, once, twice a week, goes for a 10K, I don't know, 6-mile run and really wants to enjoy and stay injury-free. But if you talk about real athletes that, you know, train for marathons or even longer, they would also take the Nimbus for their long run, for a recovery run, for something where they really don't want to feel much. So it's aimed at a wide target group.
I'm in love with this shoe, and as a CEO I'm allowed to be in love with the shoes we produce, and we produce over 500 different varieties, and the Nimbus got me round the New York Marathon.
We have a huge group of loyal runners on the Nimbus, and they buy for consistency, right? And so you basically want to excite, but at the same time you want to keep the product existing. So the first thing we do is we put a lot of colleagues on the project. The Nimbus, as well as the Kayano, they have more designers, more developers, more attention in the company. And then, you know, like we always have, we write what we call a concept brief, and the concept brief for the Nimbus would basically include, it needs to be super comfortable, it needs to be luxury, it needs to be plush. And then we're extremely meticulous about going through the wear test and the design process to make sure that there is a wow, that there is something different, but it stays consistent, which for us is really key. I think it's not only the shoe, but it's also how footwear has changed in general. It became lighter, more streamlined, I would say less material use, more flexible obviously. But the core features of the shoe and what it stands for from day one, that hasn't really changed. That stays consistent.